All right. All right. Hello. This is Emma Ruffin coming to you live to present some tips and tricks for Hylo. So Hylo is a new kind of social network that helps real communities create together. That sounds a lot like what we're trying to do. And Hylo actually thought so too. So they've basically taken us under their wing as a prototype of what a living, breathing collaborative can look like. This means that they're really eager for feedback. So with that in mind, later in this video, we'll create a project where we can collect everyone's input. So something I really like is that their intention is to connect people, resources, skills, and intentions all on this one platform. This is other really great language that I encourage you to read on your own later. Let's sign up. So I already have created an account, but you can sign up with Google+, Facebook, or LinkedIn, or you can create your own unique kind of login with your email and a password. And once you log in, you're going to be prompted to enter an invitation code. And the invitation code for C3 Boulder's community is collaborate. And I'll put that in this email so you can reference it, but collaborate. All right, already signed up, log in. Great. So Boulder, what are we doing about climate change? That's a great question. Our hope is that it will prompt communication and collaboration around the activity going on in Boulder. And you can see that there's already, this is the home, like your little home section. Home, let's go home. This is actually really the home section, but this combines all of my communities. So you can see I'm a part of 2 different communities, and I'll go into that a little bit later. But for now, when you're in this Boulder, what are we doing about climate change community? This is the home page, and you can see that people are sharing events, and you can see that people have joined. And so like Chris Bentley joined, and then we said, hey, do you have any questions? He's like, yeah, do you know of any event calendars I can access? La la la. This is all public, so it's kind of transparent, which is pretty cool. But so let's take a look at events. Basically, also when you're posting to this homepage before you go into events, you can just chat. So say something, you can have an offer. So I'd like to share, I don't know, my editing skills. Anyone who needs an editor for any sort of languaging for a grant proposal or whatever, come to me. Request. Request is I'd like to share something with the community, but I actually need something, so I need someone in need of editing. I'm desperate to edit. Or you could have an intention. Oop, get out of here. What would you like to create? An event, what's your event's name? Details, start time, end time, location. So let's make an event. This one is going to be a follow-up from, actually before we do that, we'll look at our old events. So this week we had, in the past we had Finn's put in a few events. And I'm looking for, all right, the COP21 send-off party. This was awesome. It was last Wednesday. And you can see on here we have RSVP with our Eventbrite, find more about the COP, post your questions for the attendees and comments. Thanks. And you can, this event is over, so I'm going to stop receiving notifications. You can share it to Facebook or Twitter. People comment on here. Let's see. Great. So we're going to want to create the second COP21 party, the second in the series, and that is going to be the Victory and Agonies party. So let's go to posts, event, to events name, hashtag COP, oops, COP21 Boulder is the hashtag we're using for this. And it is the Victory and Agony Party. I'm totally not tied to that name, so if anyone has any better suggestions, send them our way. But details we'll just pull from this. This will be the second gathering in our 3-part series. Details. And then we'll share this. For tickets and link to our Eventbrite. The start time is going to be December 11th at 6 p.m. Done. End time will be the 11th at 8 p.m. Done. And the location is Bohemian Biergarten. And I'll go through and flesh this out a bit more later. Make post publicly visible. This is going in this community, and I'm going to attach an image. So let's take one, choose a file. That looks like a good one, but I have a different one in mind. Nice, Earth to Paris. So, excuse me. All right, great. So that is uploaded. It's all looking good. Post. And here we are, hashtag Earth to Paris. Excuse me. I'm staying at my parents' house for Thanksgiving, and I'm super allergic to our dogs or something. I'm not used to them. I digress. So now we can search. Let's search just hashtag COP21 in general. And that'll bring up this new event. Heck yeah, I'm going. And I'm so excited about it. It also brings up some posts. Keep the conversation going. So this was after our last event, the send-off party. We wanted to keep the conversation going because so often after these events, the event ends and then all the good conversation and all of the connections that happened there kind of end with it. So this is a way that you can keep the thread going, and we'll see. I'm staying hopeful that people will participate. All right, so let's go back to our community. And projects is a really great other section of Hylo. We have our MIT Climate Collab project, and let's stick with the COP21 event series. So you can see here's a video for the hashtag Earth to Paris. It kind of explains that. It also explains the COP. I highly recommend that you check it out. And then it gives a little core intention. So what is the purpose of having these celebrations? And this is where these hashtag COP21 Boulder hashtags popped up. And you can share it on Facebook. And let's go back. Let's create a project now for the feedback. So what is our project called? I'm gonna think about that for a second. So basically, we want to make Hylo the best collaboration platform ever. And that means that we need everyone's feedback. So please let us know how Hylo is working for you. We're eager to grow this tool alongside the Hylo crew, and it's important that we build something using everyone's input. Comments, critiques, concerns, congrats can go in this chat. Thanks, everyone. Nice. So let's just call this Hylo feedback. And location, no photo. It's going in this community. Let's keep it close to this community. I'm going to save the draft. And then let's take a look at it. Hylo feedback, core intention, like Hylo. Nice. Publish. And actually, I'm going to include some contributors. So let's see, let's invite contributors. Join my project, Hylo feedback on Hylo. So this is going to get emailed to them. I would like your help on this project that I'm starting, Hylo feedback. Hylo feedback. Make Hylo this. You can help make it happen. Thanks so much. Lots of exclamation points. Very eager, very excited. For now, I'm just going to invite Joellen and let's say Kevin. It seems like a good start. And then you can invite anyone who hasn't necessarily joined this community yet. And actually, I'll have Leah join too. And Finn, what the heck? All right, send invitations. Great. So actually, now that we're talking about people, let's take a look at the members. So this is a really cool part of this Hylo community. You can see all the different members. So you have Becky Boone, Brett, C3 Boulder. This is our public account that it's kind of doesn't really have a purpose. Edward West, who's the founder of Hylo. So he's who all of our feedback will be going to. And then Emma Ruffin, and we can take a look at my profile really quickly just to kind of show you what yours will be looking like. So I've had 61 posts. Oh, baby, I've been active. And you can see there's a little one-liner about what I'm interested in, things that I've posted. And let's click on the About section. So what I'm doing, currently working, writer, artist, blah, blah, blah. What I would like to do, and this is where you can kind of ask your question and say maybe like, I'm trying to figure out how to most effectively communicate climate change. So if there's anyone out there who knows how to do this, please, 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 let's join teams and do it together. And skills I can share, groups and organizations, C3 Boulder, my website, what I would like to do. Let's do this. It's a little vague, but you can make it as fleshed out or as sparse. Leave it as sparse as you so desire, but obviously the more information you put in, the more collaborative you'll be able to be, or people will be able to be with you. So I guess from here we'll show the overall vision, which is, this is another community that I'm a part of, and it's Impact Hub Boulder. But what's really cool is that they have basically created this global network of all the different impact hubs all around the world. So you have like 80 or something crazy different ones. And you have like, let's see how many members they have. Well, I guess it doesn't give a number, but like thousands of members. And all of these people can be connecting across borders and across the globe. And we can imagine this as, for the Boulder community, maybe this is Citizens Climate Lobby, and this is 350 Colorado, and this is Watson University, New Era, CU Environmental Center, Naropa, the city, et cetera, et cetera. And eventually we can be sharing our events with one another and saying, hey, I'd really like to put an event on, or hey, I'm really looking for some advice in this kind of realm, who can help? And that's where you have the posts that are these like public posts. So I'd like to share a one-pager on ULab, and that's an offer. And nice mood, just like people expressing gratitude, events happening. It's really, really exciting. More gratitude. This is nice. Wow, they've got a grateful community. I love it. So I don't know her, but I like that post, so I'm gonna like it. And you can also, one last thing is this little activity button will show you everything that's been happening in your communities. And there's an option to thank people. So like, let's see, yes, it's tonight. I don't know why I put Sunday. Thank you. Thanks, Finn. Um, I think it's important to always say thank you. And then you can mark all as read and go back home and see, all right, here's our event. It's a nice little contained hub. And when we were talking about wanting feedback, it can be anything from even like fonts and graphics to maybe you don't like that this is like a linear layout, or maybe you want it to be like circular or just more amorphous. I don't know. Anything, please let us know. And that is it from me. So thank you so much. Hopefully this sheds some light on Hylo and this awesome tool. Please let us know if you have any questions or comments or concerns. And bye.